Hey there, I'm John Siskovich, and the grass is turning green and the sun has been shining a little bit more. The days are getting longer. The birds are out and roaming. This is their winter area, which I'll be riding a tour of here on YouTube very soon. And I wanted to talk today about highlighting some of those benefits, having that grass grow, those birds out, providing food, because there's a lot of negative stuff out in the world right now. And if you want to find any of that information, I don't need to kind of give a preamble here. What we should do as farmers is provide distraction, some highlight, some safety, security, and community in difficult times. And we have the tools to do that. We're going to talk about those tools in today's video. Now here on our farm brewery in Western Connecticut, we have been focusing on a couple different platforms to share our message, share information. We've been talking internally. We've been following the news, as I'm sure you have, trying to keep business afloat, keep some sales going, and keep everybody as safe and as happy and as healthy as possible. Now, to share our story and the things I've seen other farmers do to share their stories, we have a couple different platforms that all tie around one central idea of your good farm marketing, being a thought leader, being positive, sharing your story, because we need to know that we know that today is very stressful. We want to know that tomorrow is going to be brighter in one way or another. Give people hope, not false hope, hope based on good information, actual life experience, and just a distraction from the constant headlines of how this stuff is all developing. Now, the grass is growing, the sun is shining, it's getting warmer outside. I'm decreasing the amount of layers I need when I go out in the morning, and for me that's amazing, and it makes me very happy. It's a good distraction. You forget once in a while, especially being out here in the farm by myself, that all this is going on out in the world. So we've been taking pictures of our beer, of our staff working in social distance, working here at the brewery. Just trying to share our story. How are we coping? We are humans too. The grass is growing, the birds are out. We're getting piglets soon. My goats are not yet born, but I've been promised a couple goats, which is great. So I should have goats at some point. My ducks are in the brooder and about to get out of the brooder. So life goes on. So during morning chores, you take out your phone and you snap a picture, share it to Instagram. It's that easy. The other thing you can do, and this is, I'm about to out myself, and you're gonna not be able to unhear this when you look at the Farm Marketing Solutions Instagram channel, is during the day, I take pictures with my phone, with my camera, mostly with my phone, of the chickens, of things that I'm doing that day. And then the next morning, after my first cup of coffee, I go into a room where I have some isolation and a few minutes to myself. I won't exactly say what that room is, but I'm sure you can draw out, what I'm talking about here. And then I will make my Instagram post from my throne the next morning. So it's not even like I usually have poop on my hands or dirt or mud. I can take that picture, but I don't want to handle my phone a lot and then go back and sterilize it again and whatever. Take that picture and you can post stuff the next day. Just because Instagram or social media happens very fast doesn't mean you have to have it happen live all the time. You can go out and take 20 pictures in one day and then share one picture a day over 20 days. Show the progression of your farm, show how the sausage is made, the everyday activities, and that is what, in a visual way, and that is what Instagram and Facebook are for. Now, bringing that back to your website, updating your website with, this is how our farm is progressing this year. These are the things that we have available right now. These are our plans for the future. The grass is growing. New chicks are coming in. Here's the happy story of how our farm is happening and how you can, updating our sales streams, our sales avenues to accommodate WHO and CDC recommendations. And, this is suggestions for keeping everybody safe. Update your website so that as all these people are sitting home online, they know where to go for the information they want. They get a little distraction, they get a little food security. It's all right, because John might be sold out of chicken in the next week, but there are more chicks coming in and I'll have more chickens on farm for sale throughout the year, and that is great. Now, once you've updated your social media, once you've updated your website, you want to ping those people with an email list. Hey everybody, everybody's at home right now, checking your email on your computer. I just wanted to send this photo from the farm, this recipe for something that we've grown in the past, and here's what we're doing to update you guys on sales. I wrote it all on a blog post or on a page on my website. Here's a link to that. Doesn't have to be 5,000 words, 200 words max, 100, 200 words max. People are spending a little bit more time in front of their computers now. But if you don't have some social media, website, and an email list set up, those are the pillars, the core parts of your farm marketing, and they are the mechanisms that you can use to help tell your story, to be a beacon, to get people out of the grocery store, to set up a way where it's safe for people to be buying things. And as I get more information in, I will be highlighting other farms and the way other people have adapted their sales strategies for social distancing, for shelter in place, and for reacting to a pandemic. I hope you found this helpful, made you think, made you go, you know what, I really should show this story, because everybody is suffering right now, so you don't need to highlight how you're suffering or what your struggles are. There's a time and a place for that. Highlight the fact that as we're getting into spring, at least here in the Northeast United States, there is stuff growing. There are other things happening. There's a positivity and a light at the end of the tunnel, or as part of the tunnel. If you got to see your way through the tunnel, there's got to be lights along the way. Otherwise you get lost in the darkness before you even see the end of the tunnel. That's a metaphor that I just made up off the top of my head. But yeah, man, keep it happy, keep it positive, let people know what's going on in your day-to-day, share the fun farm life, and remember for you to enjoy it. I think I've talked enough, put enough words into one video. If you want to write in, let me know how you're dealing with the COVID pandemic. Leave it in the comment section below, or head on over to farmmarketingsolutions.com. Go to the bottom of the page, fill out the Ask Me Anything form. Maybe instead of asking me a question, tell me a story. Let me know how you're coping. Let me know how your customers are dealing with it. Let me know how your sales and messaging has changed or adapted, or if it has or has not. I want to hear from you guys, and we'll share some of those stories here on YouTube, because we're a community. We're going to get through this together. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and until next time, I will see you out in the field.